and welcome to Breaking Through with EP. It is indeed a pleasure again to be back here with you. And today we have someone who's very special that I had an opportunity to meet about a year ago. Also, February being Valentine's Day month, I thought it would be appropriate to have someone on the show to talk about relationships. In past shows, we've had someone talk about relationships in a different perspective. Today, we're going to be talking about relationships in another light. So, today, I'm honored to have Dr. Liliana. She's a licensed... Liliana, Kaboli. She's a licensed and marriage and family therapist. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for inviting me, B.
Thank you. And she came from quite a distance, so...
Yeah,
I had an opportunity to check out her credentials, and they're quite impressive.
Thank you.
Now, I think correct me if I'm wrong, but you have been practicing since 1998, or...
I have been practicing for 20 years.
Okay.
I was a licensed psychologist in Argentina, and I became a doctor in marriage and family therapy here in America.
Okay, all right, okay. So at least I got my facts right. So you have a license in Argentina and here in America. Okay, now I saw also that you're the founder of SEFT, that's SEFT Institute.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
Well, I created a model of therapy specialized for biracial relationships and for people from different cultures, and it calls Strategic Experiential Family Therapy. And I create an institute where we have therapists that are from different countries and different cultures, so we can understand and we can reach people that are from different places.
Okay. Yeah. Now, at this institute, is this where you have, let's suppose you have a biracial couple and they're having problems, so you have them to come to this institute, and that's really where you do your actual work, or do you have an office outside of the institute?
No, I have an office in my institute, and we are kind of like trying to reach this type of population, and we're very successful in getting people, to understand that, because people that are from different cultures and different races, they want someone that can understand those differences, because, culture gives you kind of like a perspective of how to see life, And sometimes when you're not culturally sensitive or culturally aware, then you don't understand some of the problematics that people have.
Now, your specialty is interracial relationship. Why?
Because, first of all, I travel around the world a lot. Second, I am in a bicultural relationship. I'm married with an American man, and I'm from Argentina. And third, because I love cultures, and I have a lot of friends from different cultures, so I think I understand and I can reach this type of population that need help in a different way than a couple that share the same culture, because they need kind of like a broker to make them understand where their differences are coming, so they don't take personal some of the differences.
Okay, all right, I understand. I believe you. I feel your passion in what you're saying, okay? All right, now, I was checking out, now, your mission overall is to educate, to improve, to boost integrity. I like that, because a lot of times I think if one has a strong integrity, they're not so apt to settle for less than what they feel they deserve. So I like that. Accountability. I like that as well. Live to the fullest. All right, to teach about choices. I love that as well, because a lot of times we don't feel we have choices, but we all have choices. Stop criticism. That's a really good one. And define beauty. Defining yourself. Setting boundaries. And the last one I thought really caught my eye, because you don't see it enough. Part of your mission is to raise male children to love and respect women.
Exactly.
Now, how do you do that?
First of all, we need to understand this. We raise kids by and by our example. We don't raise by what we talk, it's what we show, okay?
That's true.
So as a woman, if you have self-respect, if they see that your husband respects you, that you are being a person that has self-love, they're going to learn how to respect and love women. I believe that the fault of the male not respecting women is our fault as women, because we compete with each other, and sometimes we don't support each other, and we give priorities to our male kids, and so that is what is creating a lot of complications in relationships, because sometimes men has difficulties respecting women.
Well, that's true. I agree with you that children, whether male or female, learn by example, but what happened to that child or that male child who doesn't have a male example in the home? So then it's up to the mother to teach this male how to open doors, pull out the chair, you know, for the sister or the mom, you know.
Absolutely.
So you're saying that women have kind of failed in this capacity, or is it
Let me tell you what
whose
happened.
responsibility? Is it the male and the mom and the dad?
It is the responsibility of both. I think that we as women, we are oppressed in a lot of ways. You know, we go through a lot of oppression because we need to acknowledge we live in a sexist society.
True.